Not much in the world of real estate scares me, but I'll tell you what does. Wire transfer fraud. Hey everyone, it's your favorite Fort Myers real estate broker. Now if you've watched my videos before, welcome back. If you're new here and you only watch one of my videos, this should definitely be the one. We're going to talk about wire transfer scams, what to look out for, and how to prevent yourself from being a victim. Wire transfer scams can be called different things. Wire fraud, wire scams, ACH scams, wire transfer fraud, just about anything else that implies wiring and then losing your money. The premise is that an unsuspecting customer wires a sum of money to someone pretending to be from a title company, a bank, a lawyer's office, or a real estate office, but the problem is the recipient is not employed by any of these people, they're likely overseas, and the vast majority of time, as soon as you wire that money, it's gone for good. Furthermore, if you gave the bank the instructions to wire the money, and those instructions are from a scammer, you have no recourse with the bank as they were just doing what you told them to do. With real estate wire fraud, people are often wiring tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Worst part is, this is often people's life savings or retirement nest egg. It's going to be gone in the blink of an eye. So how can you protect yourself from becoming a victim of wire fraud? First, get the wire instructions right away directly from the title company and verify the info via phone by calling them yourself. Second, and this is probably the most important thing, remember that the wiring instructions will not change. Let me say that again. The wiring instructions you receive will not change. If you receive an email, even if it's from someone you know, like your real estate agent, and they give you new wiring instructions, you need to ignore that email and call them right away. Second, if you receive a phone call from someone claiming to be a real estate agent or a lawyer or a title company, and they tell you to change the wiring instructions, hang up and call your agent at the number you previously used for them. Scammers can spoof a phone number, meaning the number that you know and trust can show up on your caller ID. They can also hack into email and send a message from a trusted account. The best way to verify this information is to either do it in person or call the person asking for the change at a number that you already have for them, not the number in an email or left on a voicemail. You can even Google the number they're calling from, and if it doesn't appear on a company website, I wouldn't trust the person on the other end. Now, at the risk of sounding like an old man, I'm going to share two quick stories that happened to me. Thankfully, they both turned out okay, but it could have been a problem. The first was a few years ago when I received an email from my accountant asking me to sign into the firm's portal, which basically had all my sensitive information like my tax returns, social security number, kids' names, and so on. The web page looked just like his website, and I didn't really think much of it. I just entered my login information, but as soon as I clicked enter, I knew something was wrong. I just had a feeling. So I immediately went to his website, which I knew was secure. I logged in from there to change my password before the bad guys could do anything with the info I had just given them. Then I emailed my accountant asking if the last email was legit, and a few minutes later he wrote back saying, "Hey, Zach, it's fine. We're implementing a new system." Except he didn't actually write back to me. It was the scammers that sent me the information. They had taken over his email and were encouraging me to basically give them my personal information. The second situation happened about my current home a few years ago. I took the wiring instructions to Bank of America. I gave them to the manager who was initiating the wire. He wanted to be safe, which I absolutely commend him for. So he called the number on the letter of the wiring instructions. Now, I knew these wiring instructions were legitimate, but I explained to him that if the letter was fake and had fake instructions, the phone number on the letter was most certainly fake too. Now I could sort of see a light bulb, just sort of go off in his head. I really have no idea if he changed his method going forward, but that's why you really need to cover your bases. So what do you do if you get scammed? Well, contact your bank immediately. Call them right away, ask for the fraud department. Time is absolutely critical, so if you can walk into a branch, that's even better. If it's busy, don't be bashful, go right to the front of the line for help. I cannot stress enough how important it is to save time in this situation. After all, there could be hundreds of thousands of dollars, possibly your life savings are on the line. Your first instinct may be to call the police, after all someone just stole from you, but the police can't reverse the wire, so call the bank first. I can assure you that once the bank attempts to get your money back, they're going to reach out to the police and probably the FBI as well. So please make sure the bank is your very first call. And that's it. Well, I really hope this video scared the hell out of you because that means you're paying attention and will hopefully take some steps to prevent yourself from being a victim. As always, I would love it if you would just smash that like button, and of course, please consider subscribing to my channel so you never miss a video on real estate and life in Fort Myers and Southwest Florida. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video.